Thanks, girls. Hi, everyone. I'm Callie Northegg, and I'm so glad you're with us at HSN. I only wish you could smell how delicious this kitchen is. We have a brand new innovation from Ronco. This is an amazing company. You all know that. It's been around since the 50s. And we have the ReadyGrill. It's been the U.S. launch at HSN. This is the only place you're going to get it. We'll send it to you for free with shipping on us, and then $19.99 on FlexPay gets you this incredible brand new appliance. I have to share with you, too. I mean, going back to the 50s just for a moment, Ronco has been such an innovator. They have come up with some concepts in all kinds of different categories, but all the way through the 70s, we remember the brand. I mean, so many cool things that they've come up with. There we are in the 80s and the food dehydration idea through the 90s. And of course, they always focus on the kitchen, but today we are offering something that nobody else is doing but Ronco, and at HSN alone, and it's exclusive. It's the indoor electric grill with this one-of-a-kind. It's a vertically Look at this. It's a vertically inclined grill basket that, believe it or not, incorporates infrared technology with the flavor of grilling. It's what all the professionals use in the restaurants because it gets the job done so much faster. Watch this, because you can roast from both sides at the same time. Infrared is what the professional chefs use because they need to get food out and plated to the restaurant, and customers are waiting. You get the incredible flavors because of this. And by the way, your chance is now. We heard this one time earlier today, over half the quantity sold, and we're going to sell this out tonight in this show. It's 361-119. I'm going to introduce you to our special chef today, Mark Gill. Good to have you with us.
I tell you what, first thing we're going to do, and we're going to talk about all kinds of wonderful food, but the first thing I got to say, and the reason for this, the problem that we're trying to solve, everybody's out of time. I know you are. Everybody's getting the kids out the door. They got hobbies. They got stuff. So here, before we even get into the food, I want you to watch this, okay? Imagine never, ever, ever having to defrost another piece of steak, chicken, pork chop ever again. Now, just because it's frozen doesn't mean that you can't spice it. I'm going to close our basket over now. I know I'm going fast, but we're going to get into how this machine works and everything it does, but I want you to see how this cooks from frozen in minutes. I'm going to pop it right inside just like this, Callie. Remember, these are frozen. I'm going to set this. We have 17 minutes and 49 seconds left. I'm going to set it for 16 and a half minutes. Now, Callie, follow me down. I'm going to show you. That's my kind of cooking. Drop it in, let it do its thing. That's it. I'm going to show you a restaurant quality New York strip steak dinner for 2 and 15 minutes. Amazing. I'm going to show you chicken wings. I'm going to show you mozzarella sticks. I'm going to show you sliders for the whole party in less time than it takes to heat up the oven or the grill. We're going to talk about complete dinners for 3, 4, all at the same time, with everything cooking at the same time. And you want to talk about a dish that people sometimes have trouble with? Fish. Everybody's like, how do I cook fish perfectly? Well, you know what? In the ReadyGrill, you don't need to know nothing. I'm going to drop that in. I'm going to set my timer for, let's go with 8 minutes for the fish. Question, because you put everything in there at the same time. Vegetables, protein, all at the same time. Watch it all come out simultaneously. So I want you to watch this, and we're going to get to the food. We've taken a ReadyGrill and we've cut the front out. Now, this is what's happening on the inside. As soon as you lower the food, and we've got a great animation that shows this, as soon as you turn that dial, and listen, there's no temperature settings, there's one dial. You engage the cooking technology on the inside, which is the burners on either side, which gives you that great grilled flavor, sears the food. But listen, you have a 100% infrared countertop cooker in your home for the price that you're seeing on the screen. That's incredible. Those reflective panels behind the heating elements create an infrared cooking environment. And because of the food sits in vertically, all the extra fat, calories, cholesterol, oil drip away to the patented grease container at the bottom. Now, Callie, I don't even think I told you this, but that is set up so that as the grease drips down, we're going to go right to our steak here. Oh, yum. Right, all the food looks great. As the grease drips down, it hits that the grease tray, and before it hits the reservoir, it actually is cool to the touch. So you don't even have any hot grease, but it's all about the food. Now,
always about the flavor of the food, right?
Guys, I've been doing this stuff for like 20, 25 years. I'm pretty good with words, but I got to tell you something. I have no idea how to express properly how easy this is to use. There's one dial, Callie. That's it.
Look how gorgeous that turned out. Beautifully browned.
Now, I'm going to take my steak out. Now, one of the things you notice off the top, or one of the things you pointed out, is that everything's done at the same time. Well, that's what happens when you cook with infrared cooking technology. Everything's finished. The steak, the potato, the onions.
Like, that is so counterintuitive, isn't it? I mean, watching this, wait till you see the steak and the potatoes and the vegetables
right there.
done at the same time.
Now, by the way, before we cut into that steak, I want to remind everybody the versatility of this machine is out of this world. Now, there is a cookbook available with over 250 different recipes. We'll get to that in a second, but...
Was only 200 left, though.
Oh, is that all we got?
Yeah, and it's like a loaded, tons and tons and tons and tons of great ideas in here. That's listed there at the bottom. 361? Sorry, 361-196. A couple hundred of these available, okay?
Now, lunch, dinner, breakfast, it's going to do all that, but it's also going to do your desserts. So before we get into our steak, I'm going to get some grilled pineapple ready to go. Just like that. Now, that basket actually holds the food in. It's spring-loaded. I'm going to talk more about the basket in just a minute. I'm going to drop this in
so smart.
just like that. Guys, I'm going to set that for 6 minutes. Set it and forget it. It really is that simple.
There's no temperature, but $19.99 on FlexPay. It's a $20 bill to try the latest innovation from Ronco.
Now,
over 900 are gone. Now dipping below 800 available. 361-119 is the item number if you're interested.
Look at this.
That looks amazing.
Perfectly grilled. And by the way, this isn't a training steak. This isn't minute steak. That's 2 inches thick. So guys, here you go. And I want everybody to remember at home as you're watching this, you can do this. You don't need to be a chef. You don't need to have any training. You don't need to have any special equipment. You can do this. Now, Callie, I'm going to do something very special here, okay? Watch this. You want to talk about perfect results. You want to talk about even cooking. I'm going to get that last little piece here, and I'm doing it for a reason,
so
okay?
Good. My mouth is watering
Just like
right
that. Now, watch this. I'm going to pull out a piece from the front. I'm going to pull out a piece from the middle.
Wow.
And I'm going to pull out a piece from the end. Guys, look at that. Equal results all the way through.
Great.
That's what infrared cooking is going to do for you. How perfect is that? Now, by the way,
I am so impressed. Okay,
side dishes, okay? People are like, how does it cook everything at the same time? This is infrared cooking technology, and yeah, this is hot, but I want to prove a point. Potatoes take 45 minutes in the oven. Boom.
Whoa.
That steak was done. Look at that, guys. That steak was done in 15 minutes, and the roasted potatoes melt in your mouth. They're done at the exact same time. By the way,
We're
I also
counting backwards here. We are counting backwards. A little less than 800. A couple hundred people just jumped on the phone after that demo. That looks so mouth-wateringly delicious.
Just like in the steakhouses, I wrapped up a little bit of garlic, and guys, that spreads on like butter. So, Callie, here we go. Here comes your first Ronco ReadyGrill taste experience. You ready for this? And I want to remind you, this took 15 minutes, and all I had to do was turn one dial. I can't even describe how easy this is, and I can't even describe how good that tastes.
Oh my gosh. Who has the best job in the world right now? That would be me.
And I gotta say it again.
That is good.
Isn't that something? You can do this. Turn a dial. That's all there is to it. Have a look over here. You know what? Not just for the fancy steak dinners, not just for the pork chops and chicken, but look at this. Wouldn't it be nice next time you have a party to not have to worry about heating up the oven, to not have to worry about the kids around hot oil if you're making those little snacks and stuff? So watch this. I'm gonna grab my wings.
No oil, right?
Oh, no oil at all.
This is just the infrared. I mean, literally doing this at the same time from both sides. Infrared grilling results.
Isn't that incredible?
Look at how beautifully brown that is.
So I'm going to take these wings out just like this. Now, by the way, these wings were done in about 12 minutes. So you can just keep the party going and going and going. I'm going to grab my mozzarella sticks. So think about this, all right? You know, the kids come home at lunch. They want their chicken fingers. They want their little convenience foods. Maybe you want a quick snack at night. Did you know that it takes almost 20 minutes to heat oil up? And it takes almost 20 minutes to heat an oven up. Do you know that you can have these on the table in 8 minutes? Ooey, gooey, cheesy, delicious, and perfect. So watch this. I'm going to drop it in.
So versatile. Can you see that? From a steak dinner with mashed potatoes on the sides to your frozen mozzarella sticks to the chicken wings. We've got some grilled pineapple coming up here.
We
it
sure do.
So delicious. Yeah, this is definitely, I wish we had like 5,000 of these today. We don't. This is the last chance to do it. This is your only opportunity with a cup. We're looking at about 500, maybe 600 left at this point. Almost 1,000 sold. The item is 361-119. I love Mark, too. It doesn't take up a ton of space on your counter.
Exactly. In fact, if I can, I'm going to take this on a profile. Look at that, you guys. I have a sugar canister on my counter that takes up more room from my backsplash than this infrared oven. Now, I'm going to say that again, okay? People are like, wait a minute, you're doing steak, you're doing wings, you're doing potatoes, you're doing all at the same time. How does that work? You know what I want you to do? I want you to think about your favorite restaurant. And by the way, when you're having a party time and you want those burgers and sliders for the kids, I mean, we were talking about, Eric, what was this, about 9 minutes? About 9 minutes for the sliders. But I want you to think about something, okay? When you go to your fancy-dancy restaurants, they insist on having infrared cooking technology in the back because think about it. They can't take 45 minutes or an hour to make your steak. They can't take that long to make your chicken. That's got to be on the table. It's got to be on the table in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But you can't sacrifice taste and flavor. As soon as you sacrifice taste and flavor, it's over.
Absolutely.
So you're going to get that same technology. So
$19.99 is yours. Free shipping right to your door. 500 remaining with all of you on the phones, over 1,000 spoken for. I'm trying to keep you up to date here. If you want the cookbook, we have now less than 200 available. It's tons and tons of other great, even fancy recipes. We're showing you some basics here, but some seriously fancy meals can be
Oh my
prepared in
goodness.
this.
I'm telling you
Super
something.
easy.
You will stop the show at your next dinner party with some of the recipes that are in that cookbook. The food that this can do is out of this world. So let's talk about this basket for a second. Now, I've got apples here. I'm going to do another dessert. Remember, you're not only lunch, dinner, but you're also doing desserts. See how thick those are? Don't let the small hinge on the basket fool you. It's going to accommodate thick foods. It's spring-loaded. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put those on just like that. I'm going to take some apple and cinnamon, and I'm going to put down, I'm going to serve this with ice cream in just a couple of minutes.
Yum.
But again, guys, it is that easy. You know what? You don't have to be a trained chef. You don't have to know anything about cooking. If you're a good cook, you're going to love this because this is going to free up some space in your kitchen for you to do other tasks. If you're an okay cook, this is going to take you into the next level. And if you can't cook at all, you're going to have these 5-star restaurant quality meals, dinners, desserts, breakfast, everything. And by the way, these apples with cinnamon, brown sugar, and ice cream, 6 minutes. And I'm not even kidding.
6 minutes. Infrared, giving you the incredible grilling flavors, and again, all of the fats and the grease drips down below to that patented
Well, you can
drip
see
tray.
it here, and I mean
Watch
this is how it works. As soon as you drop that in, remember, there's no temperature settings, there's nothing. There's one dial. All you're going to do is turn it and set the time. As soon as you do that, you're engaging 100% infrared cooking technology in the cooking chamber. That means that it's going to go beyond the surface of the food. It's going to gently cook it from the inside out, and at the same time, you have the heating elements on the outside to give you that great charred flavor, the fat, the calories, the cholesterol, all the extras that you don't want to put in your family's diet are all going to fall away because of the vertical cooking technology onto the patented drip chamber, which will actually cool that oil before it hits the reservoir. And you can see it right here. This is what happens.
Neat. Yeah, we cut this one apart, right? So you can see the technology.
You drop it down and you turn the knob. Now, I got to say this again, guys. This is so important, and you got to listen to me real close. You can do this. This is so easy, guys. You can do this. It's one dial.
You know what? And now you have to listen to me. Now you have to listen to me real close. Less than 400 before they sell out. This has been the first day, the U.S. launch, exclusive here at HSN. We will be stamping this sold out, I believe, well before that clock. So if it's something you want to try, go for it. The cookbook, we are down to final quantities. The item here is 361196, okay? So again, best of luck to you to get yours. I love the ease, but even more so, I love the flavor.
It is. The flavor is incredible.
That was very impressive.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Was delicious.
We've got a little limited space, so I'm going to move the brown sugar out of the way.
Too.
So here we go, guys. We did we did some easy stuff. We did the apples. We did the mozzarella sticks. We did the wings. How about this? How about a complete dinner for 3 bacon wrapped fillets with asparagus and roasted potatoes in 14 minutes. Can you imagine that? And listen, you don't need to know how to do any cooking at all. All you need to know how to do is turn a dial. Now, I'm going to take this. I'm going to grab my steaks. I'm going to put them here. I am going to cut into this in just a second because of the results.
Wouldn't this be a great thing for your student to have in college?
Or the dorms.
Exactly.
Camping.
Because there's no good point. There's no appliances, or there's no pots and pans or anything like that necessary. You drop it all down vertical. Takes up minimal space, and it's not dangerous.
Exactly.
Anybody, I mean, the kids can help at this point. 5 minutes or sell out. I think it's going to sell out before 5 minutes is up.
Now, before I cut into those, I want to remind everybody, we have an extra wide basket available that's more square for foods like kebabs. And by the way, it also includes the kebab rods. So I'm going to drop that in. Fresh shish kebabs in.
Cool.
16 minutes. I'm going to get my basket out of the way, and we're going to cut into that steak.
361194 in the wider basket with the kebabs, and we have like 100 or so of those available. This has been a big hit today, needless to say. This is the latest innovation from Ronco, and it's yours free for no charge to ship to your door. $20, and it's yours to try.
And like we said, guys, everybody's out of time. So wouldn't it be nice with no effort at all, other than turning a dial to get a bacon wrapped scallop like that? Now I'm going to spread these pieces out, guys. One from the middle, couple from the ends. They all are identical. That's what infrared cooking technology is going to do for you the first time, the second time, a year from now, 10 years from now. No kidding.
How impressive is that? I mean, really. And it did it from side to side, top to bottom at the same time. It took how long?
That steak was 13 to 14 minutes. Is that not incredible?
It was perfect.
Now,
maybe a little salt, but no, it's seriously perfect.
I love it.
Really good.
By the way, I got to show you this too. That infrared cooking technology means that everything's done at the same time. So potatoes that would normally take you 45 minutes are just perfect. Look at this. They're billowy, they're steaming, they're awesome. Look at the char marks and the grill marks on that asparagus, you guys. That's done at the exact same time as the steak. So I got to say this. If you're going to do a meal like this at home, Pots and pans for the steaks or a grill. Separate pot and pan or a steamer for the asparagus. Separate roasting pan and heat up time for the potatoes. All in one basket, all at the same time, all in about 13 to 14 minutes. You gotta be kidding.
You know where I go. No dishes. I mean,
great
very
point.
minimal cleanup. I love that.
Every part of the machine that the food comes in contact with is dishwasher safe. So not only do you not even know, and you don't need to know anything about cooking to make these 5-star restaurant quality meals, but you don't even have a cleanup right in the dishwasher. So guys, watch this. When we started the show, I dropped this fish in.
Oh, good. The apples are done. They smell so good.
Now, remember I dropped these fish fillets in. Fish can be tough. Because what happens with fish is you end up drying it out, you burn the outside, the inside's too cold, it's too this, it's too that. So Callie, I've worked with you before. I know you like fish, so what I'm going to do...
I love salmon. It's like my all-time favorite thing.
Then you know what? Then I'm going to take that as a challenge. Listen, this is so flaky, I can hardly move it. Watch this, you guys. It absolutely flakes, falls apart.
Oh,
it's perfect.
nice.
So watch what I'm going to do.
Still, look at how you can see the omegas in there.
Exactly.
It's
now
not
I'm going to
dried
take
out
one
at all.
right from here. All right, and you can see the steam, guys. I can barely get it on my fork. It's that flaky. That salmon, that can dry out so fast. So, Callie.
And then you just drop this in at the beginning of the presentation.
Exactly.
Thank
8 minutes. 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes.
Okay. Seriously delicious.
Right?
My favorite thing right there.
Is that not incredible?
That was amazing.
But here's the difference. Here's the deal.
Yum.
When you go to your favorite, go ahead there. When you go to your favorite seafood restaurant, what ends up happening? You've got a dish like this. You're not going to wait 40, 45, 50 minutes. They don't want you to wait that long either. Have you ever wondered how those perfect meals get to your plate in 10 minutes, 15 minutes? It's because some of these restaurants are utilizing infrared cooking technology.
Ding.
You're going to have the exact same thing on your countertop.
Try the salmon. This animation explains, oh no, there's 150, that's it. Again, 150 left because we're backing out how many people are on the lines ordering. 361-119. Good luck, last call, first come, first serve. I'm taking one more bite of salmon, and then let's pull up those grilled pineapple and those amazing baked apples.
Oh, we got some food for you. So right off the beginning, let's talk about these pineapples. Have a look here. Grilled pineapples are absolutely gorgeous. Let me grab a little bit of ice cream, and you can see it started to caramelize. Oh my gosh. We've got that beautiful, these sugars when they caramelize are out of this world. So guys, could you imagine in about 5 minutes at your next dinner party, not having to just, get that generic whatever out of the fridge, but serving a hot, and you can see the steam coming off of that. Are you kidding me? Is that not a gorgeous dessert?
And if we had more quantity, we would let that go a few more minutes to give you those grill marks. But again, on its way out the door. Thank you so much for your orders on this one. What a great new appliance from Ronco.
Exactly, and here's the big one. This is what I know everybody waits for, guys. Look at this. Chicken frozen. Now listen, you're going to spice this, you're going to sauce this. I know this looks a little bland, I know this looks a little boring, but I just want to show you how this machine works. Frozen chicken, and you saw me slam those together at the top of the presentation, okay? Let me grab this one, and I want you to see something, okay? Guys, imagine getting home and not having to worry about what's been thought out or anything. You just look at this. I mean, that, guys, is perfect, and that's right down the middle of the breast, and it's absolutely perfect. So, Callie, again, I know normally we would season this more and we would do everything, but I just wanted people to see how fast this works.
High maintenance.
But remember, the flavor of the chicken. It's not dry. It just drips. Isn't that incredible?
Because what is drier than chicken breast?
I love it.
That was moist.
I love it. And here's why. Guys, that animation again, here's how this works.
Good.
As soon as you drop that food in, you engage that infrared cooking technology. And if you go out to the stores, if you go out and find an oven with infrared cooking technology or a grill with infrared cooking technology, Callie, where's the price going? Through the roof. Well, you've got that here. It's going to cook your food evenly from the inside out. You're going to get those perfect results every single time, no matter what you put in there. That's the kind of results that you're going to get with the ReadyGrill. Like I said at the top of the show, we are all out of time, every one of us. We want to have these great meals. We want to have these great snacks. We want to have this great fun. We want to have this great party food. Well, guys, look at this. Mozzarella sticks in 6 minutes. Let me do that again. This is where everybody starts to load up. Guys, no oil, no nothing. 6 minutes, no oven to heat up. How perfect is that? And I wish we had time because we were going to do some pressed sandwiches, some Cubans, if you will. You just press them in the basket. It's the ReadyGrill. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. That's how fast the ReadyGrill is, you guys. You don't need any time. You just go ahead and put those right in like that and drop them right in the machine, and you've got pressed Cubans in about 5 minutes. Love it. I love it. Where's that salmon? The cookbook.
I have to give you the information because I would love for you to be able to go even fancier than some of the demos we did real quickly in this presentation. 361196. That's the item number for you to continue ordering that. And if you're on the line for the grill, the vertical grill, stay where you are. 361119. We've got the Chiptastic coming up for a way for you to enjoy really healthy snacks for the kids right after this.
Love it.
Great job.